Hey, welcome back to Giving Chances Farms, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple hand soap out of using two ingredients. So you need 2 bars of soap, and this is the Yardley soap that I get from the Dollar Tree. So each of these bars are only $1, and the bar size is a 4.25 ounces. And this is what this recipe calls for, and that's what they suggest that they use. So today I'm going to do the English lavender. I don't know if you can, but I also have the oatmeal and almond, and shea butter. Or this one's shea buttermilk, sorry. So when I go to when I go to the Dollar Tree, I got it tongue-tied or something here. I always go down the aisle where you can find the soap, and usually these 3 scents, especially the shea butter and the oatmeal and almond, are ones that they always have. And then occasionally they have some different scents that they have in this. But really you can use whatever soap that you would like, just as long as they're the bigger bars. So you want to at least the 4.25 ounces per bar. So then the other things that you need is like a cheese grater. So you will grate the soap on that. You need a measuring cup. So you want one about this size. This one's a 4 cup, because you will need 10 cups of water that you will put in your big pan to boil. And then you'll have another 10 cups when that's done boiling, and the cheese is all, or not cheese, the soap is all melted, and I will show you through and walk you through all that. So first what I do is I get my 10 cups of water and place that in my pan, bring that to a boil, and while that's reaching the boil, then that's when you can actually grate your bars of soaps. And I usually put mine on like either a paper plate when I'm grating it, or in a small container. That way it catches it all in there. So I got my 10 cups of water in my pan, and I got it on medium heat, and I'll allow that to come to a boil as I'm over here grating my bars of soaps. So right now all I'm going to do is get a paper plate and use, and then a bar of soap. So your bar of soap looks like this. So it's a decent size. And once again, this is 4.25 ounces. So you can either grate it on and make it a little thicker, or you can go even to the smaller. It's just whatever. If it's just thicker, it'll just take a lot longer to get mixed into the water. So basically, kind of looks like I'm grating a potato to make hash browns. So you just continue to do this until you get both bars grated. I'll show you what it looks like when it's grated. So this is the finer side of it, and then I'll do a little bit of the thicker. To show you what it looks like. Just depends on how much time you have, because if you you grate it down to that size. This right here is the thicker. If you grate it down to the thicker size, then like I said, it'll just take a little bit longer to get mixed in with the water. So I'll continue doing this until I get both of my bars done. Alright, I got all my soap, my 2 bars of soaps all grated, so it kind of looks like shredded cheese basically. The water's boiling and you want to reduce it in temperature, and then you're going to put this mixture of the grated soap down in the water, and then it says to slowly stir this in until it completely is all mixed in and there's no more clumps. So we'll allow it to continue basically cooking until all of this is all mixed in together. And then after that, you will add 10 cups of your cold water to this mix slowly. So as you can see, it's starting to dissolve in the water a little bit and make kind of bubbles, but you don't want to mix it too much and make a bunch of bubbles. You just want to slowly stir it to get the soap all mixed in. So I'll just continue doing this until it's all mixed together. And then the recipe says once that is all mixed in together, you will, since I got an electric stove, you will take it off of the heat. So I'll just stick it on another burner. So I'll turn this burner off and then move it over here. And then slowly stir in the 10 cups of cold water. And then what I usually do, once all that is done, the cold water is mixed in, I let it set on the stove till it cools down, and it will harden up or kind of look like a solid jello kind of form. And then I will take my hand mixer that I use to make my other soap with and kind of pulse it to get it stirred all together, and that'll make it more like the hand liquid soap. And then when I'm done doing that, I have a couple containers. I'll show you one of them while this is still dissolving. I either stick it in the refill bottles that I buy these at Walmart, and I think these are anywhere from like $3 to $4 for 56 fluid ounces. So I will take this mixture and it will go in this, and then I use a gallon milk jug that will be full, because I usually fill the milk jug first, and then this, it will, I forget exactly how much of this it fills, but I'm thinking at least half of it gets full of what's left over. So if you think about it, it's probably equivalent to 2 to 2.5 of this out of $2 worth of soap bars and just 20 cups of water. So you're saving a lot of money instead of going to the store and getting a refill. And this is just a Walmart brand, so you could imagine how much the name brand liquid soap is. So just a easy, simple recipe, just in case, you know, you go to the store and it happens to not have any of this in stock. You could always just take a bar of soap and then just cut your water in half if you only have 1 bar, so you would only use 10 cups. So then it would be like 5 cups of water to boil, and then 5 cups of water after the soap is all mixed in, and then let it set, stir it together, make it back to liquid, and then put it in your bottle, and voila, you have some hand soap that you can refill into your other smaller containers. So it's real simple. Put this back, and then I'll bring you back and show you exactly how much I get in the end of it all. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it's all mixed together in the water. So the soap's basically all melded back down. And now it's time to slowly add your cold. So this one has got 4 cups. So I slowly adding four cups. And then I will get 4 more. And add them. So this will make 8. So if you wanted to take this recipe basically, and since it's this time of the year, you could either go on Amazon, or if you already have some jars for the liquid hand soap, and give them as gifts to your friends and family or co-workers or whoever you would prefer to give them to. It would make a nice homemade gift. So now I just stir in the cold water in, and then I'll go get 2 more cups. That'll make my 10 cups of water. Sorry if it's a little noisy. I have my the fan on too when it was over here boiling to take out the steam. So now I'll just continue stirring the cold, the rest of the cold water together, and then it will just stay over here on the stove and cool down, and then I'll show you what it looks like when that is to that step. Alright, now it's been sitting here for 6 to 8 hours is what it tells you need to do. So this is what I was talking about. See how I can take the spatula through it. So what I'll actually do is take my stick blender and I will blend it. Alright, I'm done blending it and getting it all liquefied again, and now I'm just back showing you. Out of what I did out of those 2 bars, I was able to fill this gallon milk jug, and then this 56 fluid ounce to a little over halfway. So out of 2 bars of soap and 20 cups of water, this is how much liquid hand soap you can make. So like I said earlier, I think from Walmart this was $3 to $4 worth of soap. And all I spent was $2 on the bars of soap from, well, and then tax, of course. So $2.14. at the Dollar Tree on 2 bars of soap, and then I used my tap water. So if you wanted to, I live on a well, so we have well water here. So if you wanted to buy your water, you could do that. Would up your cost just a little bit, but this will last us for a good while with this amount of soap. And like I showed you earlier, I still have 4 bars of soap so that I can make 2 more batches of this amount of liquid hand soap. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like it if you did. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to our channel. And we have other content on here as far as farming and our animals and gardening and crafting and a little bit of everything. So if you like that kind of stuff, so just share with your friends and family, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day.